Hello guys, I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to the Monday's video. Today we need to talk about which newspaper should we refer when we are studying for our current affairs. See, it's Hindu, it's Indian Express, and Times of India, Business Standard, Mint, Business Line, Economic Times. There are numerous papers all around, and I would really suggest that it's completely your wish in which you want to take part in. But for me, it's the Hindu and nothing above that, nothing below that. I don't even look to other papers because I feel that yes, if I complete Hindu at least any one paper to the fullest, I'll be able to at least thrive somewhere. So I prefer the Hindu, and also this video is also about how to study the paper, how to analyze it. So yeah, let's start with how to know about paper, how to look into them. So this is October 17th, the Hindu paper, October 17, 2020. And we will look into what can this paper teach us and what are the important points that we need to take out from this paper. See, when I started with the Hindu paper, the vocabulary that is used in this paper was too high for me. And secondly, it took me 3 days to complete one paper. And after that 3 days, I already had 2 papers piled up. And apart from that, I had other things to study about. So the best way to know about a paper is what I follow is any good topic, any one word, like you have MSP here or you have India's food security here, this is a part of syllabus. So first thing first, open your syllabus in front of you. Don't listen to anybody that this is important, that is important, because at the end even they have just read the syllabus and accordingly they are answering you your doubts. So why not answer your doubts yourself by just looking at the syllabus? So have your syllabus open right in front of you and you'll see MSP's one topic there in GS paper 3. I'm talking about the main syllabus, not the prelims one. And food security is also there, one such topic. So you don't even have to get into this topic for now. What you are doing is, when you're starting in your initial times, what you can do is, when you see MSP, go and revise MSP. When you see food security, go and revise food security. Or if you don't have started with the topic, start with this. When you complete MSP, you're completing one small topic of your economics paper. When you're completing food security, you're again doing that. So accordingly proceed. So now when you start with the paper, you have Pakistan, Afghanistan handling COVID-19 better. What you can do is, how is India Pakistan related? How is India Afghanistan related? What are their international relations? Because that forms a part of your GS paper too. So you can again proceed with that. Next, you have rehabilitation policy for terror recruits in the works. So you can know about what is this policy that they're talking about, what are the terror recruits, what is exactly terrorism. And if you have a topic like the syllabus topic that you've seen, the terrorism part, and now if you have it already prepared for you, you can go and revise that. So accordingly, you're just picking up words, you're picking up topics, and then you are knowing about the paper. Again, here you know about the Brexit part, and again you can accordingly go for it. Then you come to the paper. See, when you have anti-Khalistan activities gunned down in Punjab, you're seeing what is happening here and everything. See, now this is not important in the sense that okay, this was gunned down in Punjab, so this is a news, important news, nothing. But this is not a significant news. But if you see, they're talking about anti-Khalistan activist gunned down in Punjab. So what are things coming here? Internal security. What are things coming here? Conflicts. What are things coming here? The state level security that is there, and what are these things that is happening? What is the terror thing that is there in India and everything? So nothing, you can do nothing, but yes, at least you can go through this and you can know that what is happening, so that if you want, you can put this as a good reference to your answer. How? See, so Shaurya Chakra awardee Balwinder Singh Sandhu, who had fought against terrorism in Punjab for years, was shot dead. So this is what, when you are writing about failure or something of government or anything, you can add this as a point, if not anything else. I wouldn't say that you have to keep remembering, but yeah, with prelims basis it is important, but from means basis this again becomes important. So then the first news that you see is the shift case to Delhi, says Hathras victim's brother. So again, you don't have to come with the rape case that happened and everything and what was the question, what happened in that and everything, because that is not exactly what UPSC is gonna ask. If you know about it, well and good. If you have time to know about it, well and good. But trust me, it took me 3 days in the initial time because I read through the whole article here, and then if it was continued here, I kept reading. And you can imagine if you read every word in a newspaper, what happens. So yeah, so you have to avoid that. But what you can do is see shift case to Delhi. Why are they asking that? Maybe because the central state relation, maybe because the center has more power and everything. So you come to the federal structure again, and this way you can proceed with the paper thing. Then MSP, I already said. Food security, I already said. Now you come to this article. You see, government is committed to procurement, improving the functioning of APMCs. So, what are APMCs? What happened to APMCs? And APMC also constitutes a part in your agriculture, because you'll see when you see the GS3 paper, so much portion, so much focus has been given to agriculture, and thus APMC forms a part there, and how it's modernized here, and how you can enhance the answer when you're writing about APMC, or if you're asked over APMC. Then again, stubble burning. What is stubble burning? What happens? What are its effects? What happens to the environment because of that? And to save NCR, what is this and everything? So before going through the news, you can go through these one small thing. See, I am not saying that this is not gonna take time or anything. Like, for example, I'll give you a very sweet example. See, you have car sales up 28.9% in September. See, now you'll tell me there is nothing that can be connected here or anything, but you remember there was investment models that we talked of in our syllabus in GS3, or the infrastructure when we were talking of. You can very well use these facts and figures there when you write passenger vehicle dispatched to dealers by automotive companies recorded a strong double digit growth. So if, see, this is not the concluded answer, this is gonna have more news in future, right? So when the answer gets concluded, when the news gets concluded, ends, you can write about these facts and figures. So if we suppose this answer was the last, this growth has been seen in this year, you can very well use it. Yes, automobile sector is improving, infrastructure in the roads, railways, and accordingly the car sales is going up. So if we enhance roads and everything, maybe car sales would go up better, or maybe how car sales could help you in economy and everything. So it's not just about your news hai yaad kar lo and you're done for the syllabus, you're done with everything. You actually need to use your mind in a way that they would want. If suppose I was a civil servant coming to you, and there was another person, a civil servant, coming to you, and you were the person to recruit us, who would you select? One who doesn't know the practical aspect, but yes, has mugged up, scored well and everything, and the another who has done who hasn't scored that well, but yes, somehow you can figure out that yes, this person has a better practical aspect. And that is why I feel that they have interviews, so that they can have a person to person talk with another, the individual, and they can know about it. So it's all the same, but if you consider the news, like the news that's important, I would say that these aren't the news that's important, because they never ask this. MSP, yes, very important. This is like directly linked. So yeah, this is important, no doubt. And then stubble burning is also very important, no doubt. And thus you can enhance, you can you need to update yourself how you can in the best possible way. Like, if you have amended DU Act to open more colleges, Kejriwal to center. So what is DU Act, and what happens to the education? What happens to if the colleges are open and anything? And if you feel that yes, this is a good initiative, this should be done, so you can very well go with this in your answer, that yes, if DU Act would have been there or something like that or anything. I'm not saying that these are the best way possible, but see, if it'll take time for once, for twice, for thrice, but suppose you have MSP and food security ready today. This took your time today. But what happens, what if you have this MSP and food security for another week, say on next Wednesday? So when you read through that paper again, you will find that you are already done with it and you're now just coming for revision. So it takes time at the starting, right? But if you start today and if you feel that yes, you are concluding, completing and everything, and this way, it's gonna take a lot of time. It won't take time as long as people are thinking they would, because I have been following this way and I feel that once you do this way, and also I'm not saying that just start writing answers about this. You have DU Act, you start again in your copy what is DU Act and everything. You don't have to write, but yeah, you can just go through them so that you at least know what exactly is this about. Maybe you'll never be able to answer when you're asked on this question, but at least in that prelims paper you wouldn't be blank sitting that, oh my god, I never ever even read this topic. So that is my sole point over here. And apart from that, yes, this paper is important, and Hindu gives you a very practical aspect, I feel, and I have read all the papers one by one to get a basic idea about which paper should I be selecting and not over people. And editorial I found was very very important, because once you go through editorial, you'll find there are lines, there are things, there are methods, there are measures that you can somewhere use in your answer. So this way Hindu again becomes important. And this was one doubt, this was a lot of people asking me how to do this or somewhere go through this or anything. So I tried completing it. There's no point in re-revising or telling you about the whole of Hindu paper, but I just took you to one page to tell you how you can look at it, how you can see through it, and what is your site, what should you be looking around and thinking of how to proceed with it. Alright guys, this was it with Monday's video. We next meet on Wednesday with again one very interesting topic. I hope that this would help you in some way, some way, that yes, you can figure out things, or maybe it has enhanced your reading style of the newspaper. Please don't waste more than 2 hours. I mean, don't invest more than 2 hours or 3 hours in this newspaper thing. And you should see that yes, this time invested is inversely proportional to the return that you're getting. Yeah. So yeah, this was correct that I spoke, thankfully. So yeah, this is it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we next meet on Wednesday. Bye bye.